Chroma Clubbers and Doodle Clubbers. Today is another edition of Ask CCH. I wanted to let people know that we've started Boss Week, so I wanted to show some interesting boss submissions that I thought were kind of cool. And let's get started. Embrace the power of the doodle. Okay, so this first boss is called the Rainbow Dragon boss, and the Rainbow Dragon is China's history art dragon, but when he got out of the museum at midnight, you have to bright the white shooter and shoot him 30 times before morning. You'll have to use the white shooter, also known as the eraser. Okay, so that's a little more positive. I want to avoid shooting, but okay, you have to use an eraser to erase the Rainbow Dragon. So I think that's a cool idea. It's a cool boss. It's interesting, so I'm going to approve it. And let's cover some more. Okay, so there was one by Artsiana that I thought was interesting, and this is called Sight, because he has a big eyeball. And what it is he's a mean, stubborn, and determined eyeball to get rid of all art and color. Here's the backstory. Sight's family all were very talented at art. And one day, when Sight got to the right age, his family gave him a piece of paper and a pen and told him to draw his first drawing. But that didn't go as well as they thought. Sight drew a really bad drawing of a tree and then showed it to his mom and dad, and his mom said, quote, "Well, art is not for everyone," end quote. Sight was mad at his mother's reaction and said, quote, I'll show you. All that art is life-wasting thing," end quote. And then he ran into the woods. And then if you had to find this special lemon gel, then use that to draw on his eye, and it will burn his eyes so that he will not be able to see then, and you can erase them. P.S. He'll have an eraser weapon, and he can use that to erase gel or even your icon. So I think that's an interesting boss, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to approve it. And so there you go. So just kind of interesting bosses that need to be replaced, or you have to find special gel to kind of defeat them, I think are kind of the themes that I've seen. Let's see, there was another one that I thought was also kind of interesting. Let's see, I'm gonna try to find it. Okay, so here's one by Red Lightning. Let's see. Okay, the name of this boss is unknown. Few people have ever seen him. He goes by many names like, quote, Blue Book, end quote, because he's a mystery and a secret just like a project. Blue, quote unquote, on a UFO case. Dark and mysterious, not afraid of anything. He likes the nighttime and the shadows. His backstory is unknown. The boss will be defeated by a gel mix of bright yellow, bright orange, and bright green because he likes dark and can only be defeated by light. So I think that's kind of interesting. I think I can modify it a little, so we'll see exactly how it goes, but I'm going to go ahead and approve it. So there you go. Those are kind of 3 boss week things. As I kind of pursue some other ones, I will bring those up. So now let's go on to Ask CCH, and here you go. Okay, Princess Bell Lover asks, LOL, okay. Coco Bliss asks, how do I get 2 accounts? I have this account, but I also want to make another one and still use both of them. I think you need to actually just ask me personally, or you need to have 2 devices. 24 Raven asks, who's your favorite superhero? And I would have to say my favorite superhero is Batman. I really like the most recent Batman series. Let's see, Spotted Leaf asks, is CC good? I would say the current version of CC that's out on the App Store is not that good, but some of the improvements that you've seen maybe on previous videos are really good. They're getting better. Neon Fairy asks, will you be adding more brown colors like you said you would? Yes, I actually have now the brown images, which is kind of cool, so I will be adding those colors. Okay, what will the virtual world be like on Doodle Club? That's asked by Yummy Cookie. Check some of the previous videos like episode 73 and 74 to get an idea of exactly what it'll look like. And Love1011 asks, do you do any challenges? I never seen your videos. I really don't do any challenges at this point. I'm focused on the virtual world. But if you have any feedback on them, let me know. Haven 12 Horse Lover asks, why can't we have feed that someone has unfollowed us? Because it's negative and I want to avoid that. Creative Thinker finally asks, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. And, actually Doodle Sparrow asks, what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you? Honestly, there's too many to count. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to say no comment to that. Okay, well, that's it for today. Thanks again for all of the questions and for the Boss Week submissions. If you have any comments or suggestions, post in the comments below or post on my wall in Doodle Club or Chroma Club. Take care.